Are you ready to evolve your life? Are you ready to see immense growth and manifestation in your life? Are you ready to evolve every aspect of your mind, body, and your soul? Well, you're tuned in to Evolved Mastery, and I'm your host, Princeton Clark, and it is my goal to assist you on your journey of self-mastery as you create greatly in every moment of your life. So join me in this episode of Evolved Mastery. Hey, what's going on, guys? Princeton Clark here, and you're tuned into another episode of Evolved Mastery. I hope that this episode finds you in peace, love, and light as you move forward in your life, no matter what time it is that you are listening to this podcast. Guys, I'm going to just jump into this just like I normally do. Today, I want to deal with the topic of manifesting change. You know, when we start talking about change and we start talking about growing and evolving through self-mastery, when we start mastering ourselves, it requires something special, and so what I want to talk about is that something. So many times we talk about faith, as it's being something we have. And I really want to hit this topic of faith and really, redirect the way that we perceive faith so that we can understand how we step into manifesting the things that we hope for. Because, see, so many times we confuse hope with faith. But faith is an action word. You see, when we talk about faith, people oftentimes get stuck in this state of hope, but faith is the manifestation of what you hope for. If you are not manifesting what you are hoping for, then it is because you are not faithing it. And when we talk about faithing something is the process of believing so intentionally that every action that you take, every word that you speak, everything that you do is activating what you're hoping for, and it is manifesting what you are hoping for. See, faith is an action word, and it is manifesting what you believe at any given time. If you want your circumstances to change, then you have to change the way you see your circumstances. You have to change the way you feel about them. Look at your life right now. Ask yourself, am I creating what I believe I have the potential to create? Am I putting action in all the places that I need to put action in order to manifest that which I believe? Because, see, a lot of the times we wait for things to happen for us. We wait for things to happen to us instead of realizing that we have to step into our power to dictate to our circumstances what we want to manifest. We are the creative beings manifesting in every single moment. So if things are not manifesting for you, then it means that in some area of your life, or maybe multiple areas of your life, you are not putting in the work. You are not faithing through belief that it is possible. And as a result, it is not coming into fruition. You are not manifesting the fruit of your potential. You are not manifesting the fruit of what you are capable of. And see, a lot of people get stuck in this place. I've been stuck in this place many times on my journey, and I had to learn this. I had great faith, quote unquote. I had the belief that I could do great things. But when I looked at my life, I realized that I wasn't living in a way to manifest that greatness. So I had to learn to master my actions. I had to learn to master how I responded to my life, because I got to a point where I realized I could no longer allow my circumstances to dictate my state of being. I could no longer allow the perspectives of people to dictate my state of being. I could no longer allow the environment around me to dictate what I had the potential to manifest, because at the end of the day, it was up to me to dictate to that environment, to dictate to the people, to dictate to my circumstances, my state of being and my purpose and what I had the ability to manifest as the fruit of my life. If any aspect of your life or your circumstances still dictate your mood or what you are manifesting, then you're not fully stepping into your belief for what you're hoping for. So going back to that, really look at what you believe you have the potential to do. And if you aren't even at a stage where you truly understand what it is that you're meant to do, you have to really begin to do some deep inner work. You have to look at your life. You have to look at yourself and ask yourself, what's limiting me from believing or doing what I have the belief or the ability to do? See, because if we're not manifesting, again, it's because we are not working some aspect of our creative power. And so whether that's a business, whether that's a relationship, whether that's better or more conducive circumstances, those things all require our power and our intention in every single moment. Now, depending on where you are in your journey and what you're facing in your life, this may mean you have to put in more work than some people, and you have to be willing to do that. You can't look at other people's lives and compare your life to other people's lives who didn't have to go through what you're going through or growing through, because every person's life path, as I've said in previous podcasts, is their own curriculum. Certain people don't go through certain things because they're not required to go through certain things. It's not a requirement that they learn certain tests because it's not a part of their purpose to heal or reach certain people going through those same tests. A lot of times people have already grown through certain things in this lifetime or in other spiritual journeys, but in this lifetime, your curriculum is your curriculum, and everything that you manifest comes as a result of your belief, and your belief comes as a result of the inner work that you've done, the development that you've done personally, spiritually, consciously, on every level. As you begin to really look at your life and observe your life, you begin to discover things about yourself, and it is through that you find your purpose, you find what it is that you are meant to faith into this world. And then that's when the challenges and the tests come again, because now you're going to be challenged to step into your power to faith those things. You're going to be challenged to step into your power to manifest the fruit that you have the ability to manifest in every aspect of your life. Do you believe that you can manifest wealth? Do you believe that you have the ability to manifest abundance in your life? See, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are still waiting for things to come their way. They're still waiting for things to be handed to them. They're still waiting for the proverbial door to open up for them so that they can manifest great wealth. But the truth is, if you truly believe you can manifest wealth, then you have to live like you know that you are a conduit for wealth. If your purpose requires you to build something great, then understand that everything that you need and the potential that you have to manifest what you need is already in you, but you have to activate it. You have to step into yourself. You have to acknowledge where you are required to faith or give birth to what you have the potential to create. Do you believe that you're a conduit for change? Then you have to live and be that change in your life. Stop settling with the way that things are. So many people settle over and over and over again, and then they complain because they become victims to what they settle for. And I want to challenge you to manifest the change that you have the ability to manifest. And that means you can't settle. You can't sit there and play the victim. You can't sit there and make excuses for what's not manifesting, because at the end of the day, it's up to you to manifest it. At the end of the day, it's up to you to activate and actualize that power in every aspect of your life. See, nobody else has to walk your path. So many people won't understand your journey, and it's okay. Let them take their journey. Let them follow their curriculum, but you have to be the student to your own life. You have to love yourself so intently that you are willing to put in the work every single day to manifest what you have the potential to manifest. Otherwise, don't complain about what's not manifesting. And this is a tough truth that I myself had to really find and address and face within my own life, because I realized that for most of my life, up until my life changed, I had played the victim. I had chosen to be stuck in circumstances that I had the potential and the power to change and rearrange in my life. So what I want to challenge you today is to step into your power to change and rearrange your life. Step into your power to manifest what you have the ability to manifest. You are not weak. You are not a victim. You are a powerful, faithing machine, but you have to believe that with everything that you are. You can no longer let what's happened dictate what you manifest. You can no longer let what people say dictate what you manifest with your faith. You can no longer let circumstances dictate what you manifest with your faith, because you are too great and you have a great purpose. I believe that every person that is listening to this podcast, every person that is tuning into my vibration and my voice and my purpose right now is also connected within that purpose to also manifest greatness. We are one, people. And as we awaken to this oneness and we awaken to this ability to love ourselves enough to faith what we have the potential to faith, it is then that we will begin to really realize where we're going with this, but we have to wake up to it. We have to become aware of it, and we have to own it in everything that we do. Stop accepting things that you don't like. Stop settling and accepting things that don't line up with your highest good. You are too special. And I believe that if you realize and really accept what I'm saying to you right now, and you feel it within you, you know that there's something in you that you are meant to give birth to. And you've been letting it stop you. You've been letting circumstances stop you. You've been letting your false beliefs stop you. You've been letting your limited beliefs stop you. But you've been letting the opinions of others stop you. You've been letting so many different things stop you and bind you down. But it is time to break free. It is time for you to ignite the faith of your belief in your life. It's time to manifest the change that you are here to be. And you have to be relentless. You can't let anything or anyone stop you from giving birth to the fruit of your potential. You have to dig deep to the root, and you have to look at yourself, and you have to ask yourself, do I truly believe what I am capable of manifesting? Do I truly believe what I am capable of producing in my life? Do I truly believe that I have the potential to create change on a massive level and to impact millions of lives, to build a legacy that will live centuries beyond my lifetime? Do I truly believe that I am here for a great purpose to shift and bring change to this world? Because like I said, I believe that if you're listening to this podcast right now, you are a great agent of change. You're not here to do business as usual. You're not here to fit in. You're not here to appease people. You are here with an assignment to manifest great power in this world so that you can be a light to other people, so that they can awaken to their great purpose in this world. Just as I am igniting that fire in you right now, you too have the ability to light a fire in so many people, and it only takes one match to light a fire. Will you faith what you have the ability to faith so that you can be that match for someone else, so that you can be that match to light the torch for change? Are you ready to accept and believe with full intention in every single moment that you are truly a powerful creator, a work of art, creating a work of art? You have to really accept this. Stop waiting for things to happen for you and work with the power of your being to make and create things for you. See, because only you can do that. Stop sitting around and waiting for someone else to open a door for you. Stop sitting around and waiting for someone else to give you a hand up. See, because as long as you wait, the universe is going to put everything on pause and say, step into your power to manifest, and everything that's in you to give birth is going to manifest. But you have to be willing to be that change. You have to be willing to be that voice and that agent of power that's here to shift every circumstance, every relationship, every single thing that does not line up with the power of creative being and creative flow that the universe is sending through us to bring into this world. Evolved Mastery, when the idea was sparked within me to create Evolved Mastery, I said, you know what, this is bigger than Princeton. This is not about me, because for the longest time, it was Princeton Clark coaching, and I realized that as I went through another major transition, I was evolving to create a foundation that would support other people in their vision and in their purpose. And I put my life on the line. I've given this thing my life, my all, to set a foundation and to create a legacy that will assist others in evolving on their journey, to master themselves and be a light in the world, to be the change in the world that this world so desperately needs. We look around and we see people constantly complaining, constantly talking about the drama of their lives, constantly choosing to be stuck. And we need to stand up as the beacons of light through whatever gifts we have been given, through whatever tools we've been given. And we have to begin to faith the open doors so that we can step through those doors to be a light to all of those people. We are now agents of change, accepting the responsibility that few will accept. but that many are now beginning to awaken to. And so Evolved Mastery and the whole platform of Evolved Mastery is about waking people up to the fact that they are masters of everything they create. They are masters to everything that they manifest, and you are an artist. Every breath is a new opportunity to paint in the life that you've been given, to create a masterpiece that only you can create. But that masterpiece will show the beauty of your being to the world. It will open doors that will open more doors that will open more doors so that other people will begin to see what is truly able to manifest when we step into our own power. And so being agents of change, we can't sit back and wait. We can't sit back and make excuses. We can't sit back and fall in line with everyone else who's not manifesting what they have the potential to manifest. We have to come together. We have to unite. We have to promote and uplift one another, and we have to encourage one another, because we weren't meant to do this thing alone. And that's what I want to create, is a foundation where people can be supported on their journey of self-mastery. And I had to choose to become the manifestation of change that I want to see in the world. See, I couldn't teach self-mastery. I couldn't talk about self-mastery and soulful evolution if I myself were not going through the same process or hadn't experienced the same process. But now I am lighting that fire in everyone else who is meant to do the exact same thing. I am here to awaken the leaders who will lead many, who will impact millions, who will shift this world and bring about great change. I believe that if you're listening to this, you are one of those people. And so as we move forward, I want to continue to encourage you. I want to continue to send love to you, but I want to be like that person in your ear, like that angel of light on your shoulder, reminding you every time you listen to one of these podcasts that you are amazing, you are powerful, you are great, and you do not have to settle with victimization. You do not have to settle with circumstance. You do not have to settle with the things that have happened in your past. You do not have to get stuck in focusing on or doubting or worrying about what may or may not happen in the future, because you will step into your power in each moment and you will manifest what you have the ability to manifest, because I believe that you have the ability to do that, and I'm charging you with that now. This is a wake-up call. It's time for you to get real with yourself. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to step into your purpose, because now is time for us to truly accept the call of true change in the world. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for always tuning into these podcasts. Share these podcasts, because you never know who needs to hear it. Help me get this message out to the world, because I understand that I cannot do it alone. I need my spiritual partners to assist me in getting this out as we band together as one to create change in this world. But look, reach out to me if you'd like to be a part of this Evolved Mastery movement and you'd like to see millions of lives impacted. I'm building a team right now, and I'm located in Arizona, and so I'm getting ready to prepare for my first seminar. And I really want this to be a huge thing, and I really want to see a lot of fires ignited in people, but we're getting ready to do some huge things, and I'm looking to band together with those of you who are truly ready to step into your power to lead. So reach out to me at evolvedmastery.com. Also, find me on Instagram, and it's also Evolved Mastery. Find me, shoot me a message there. Let's connect. I want to make a connection with each and every one of you who listen to these podcasts, and I really want to create a movement. It's time to evolve and shift this world as we learn to master ourselves and teach others to do the same. Also, keep an eye out for my book that's on the way, Awakening Your Inner Master, The Journey of Self-Mastery, and let's change the world. Peace.